in the whispering woods lived Sylvan. Everyone called him the Big Bad Wolf because he had very long teeth and a very loud howl. But Sylvan wasn't actually bad. He was just very, very lonely. He spent his days watching the clouds and wishing for a friend to share his stories with. Not far away, in a cozy burrow under a giant oak tree, lived 3 brave bunnies, Thistle and Clover. They were busy packing their tiny backpacks. "We must find the great golden carrot at the top of Misty Mountain," Thistle cried, waving a colorful map. Clover hopped with excitement, her long ears flopping back and forth. Their brother, Pippin, was the youngest and the smallest. He was worried about the long journey. "But what about the Big Bad Wolf?" he asked, trembling a little. Clover gave him a reassuring pat. "We are fast, Pippin, and besides, we have each other." They set off toward the mountain, hopping over sparkling streams and through fields of bluebells. Suddenly, a long shadow fell over the path. Sylvan stepped out from behind a willow tree. Thistle froze in her tracks, her nose twitching a mile a minute. "It's him," she whispered. Sylvan looked down at the tiny bunny. He wanted to say hello, but his voice came out as a deep, rumbling growl. A sudden storm began to brew. The wind whistled through the trees, and heavy rain started to fall. Pippin tripped over a slippery root and tumbled toward a muddy puddle. Before he could splash down, a large, furry paw reached out and caught him gently. Sylvan held Pippin steady, shielding him from the wind with his bushy tail. Clover realized that Sylvan wasn't trying to eat them. He was helping. She pulled out a large red umbrella from her pack and held it up as high as she could. Sylvan leaned down so she could cover his nose. "Thank you, Mr. Wolf," Clover said bravely. Sylvan's tail gave a happy wag, knocking a few leaves off a nearby bush. The group reached the steep, icy path leading to the mountain peak. It was very slippery. Thistle tried to climb, but her little paws couldn't find a grip. She slid backward, bumping into Pippin. They both started to slide down the hill toward a patch of prickly brambles. Sylvan sprang into action. He used his long claws like ice picks to climb up the slope and intercepted the sliding bunnies. He scooped up Thistle in his mouth, very gently, and tucked Pippin under his arm. With a powerful leap, he carried them away from the thorns and onto a flat, safe ledge. At the very top of the mountain, the sun broke through the clouds, shining on the great golden carrot. It was stuck high up on a pedestal made of stone. Sylvan stood tall and lifted Pippin up on his shoulders. "Reach for it, little one," Sylvan encouraged. Pippin stretched his paws as far as they could go. They brought the golden carrot back to the burrow. Instead of a feast for 3, it was a feast for 4. Clover and Pippin sat with Sylvan, sharing stories and carrot cake late into the night. No one called him the Big Bad Wolf anymore. From then on, he was known as Sylvan the Brave, the best friend 3 bunnies ever had.
Hey friends! Wait! More